Hello everybody, welcome back. Third of the way into the season. We're not doing too badly in League 2, bearing in mind that the last two seasons we've come up from the Vanarama National League North straight up into the Vanarama National League, then promoted from there as champions. First season in League 2. Okay. Hello and welcome to episode 44 of The Bottom to the Top. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have games for you against Cheltenham Town, which is our game in hand in the table, and Wrexham, both in League 2. Before we have a look at what's been happening since you were last with us, I'm on the wrong screen here. I've just realised what I wanted to do was actually have this screen up. And we can then have a look at where we are. So normally I would show you what we've done between episodes, but I'm going to show you the table because this game in hand, as you'll see at the top here, Colchester also have a game in hand, as do a couple of other teams now. But this game in hand at the top, basically we're 9 points clear of Bradford at the moment, 11 points clear of Colchester. If we were to win today, even if Colchester win as well, we would still be those 11 points clear of Colchester. But if we were to win and Colchester lose today, we would be, by my reckoning, 12 points. Is that? Yeah, 12 points. We'd be on 42 points. 12 points clear of Bradford City in second place with 17 games played. I think that puts us in a very good position. It'll be interesting to see where we are halfway through the season. Of course, recent form, we've won the last 3 in the league, drew the previous 2, but we haven't lost for a fair number of games so far. Right, let's go back and have a look at what we've been doing since you were last with us. Grimsby Town and Salford City, the games that you were last with us for. 4-0 win against Grimsby Town in League 2. First round of the FA Cup, a 3-2. We weren't thrashed. A 3-2 loss to Salford, who are League 1 opposition. Rochdale, also League 1 opposition. We were a 3-0 loss there. However, I'd like to point out that we did play a very rotated side, and a side that was probably second string, majority of second string players anyway. But then we did come back and beat Port Vale 4-1 in the League 2 games against Will Russ, scored 2 goals, Dixon and Connor McBride in that one. So hopefully we can get a similar result today. Both these games are at home, which is an added advantage, of course, as are all things. So fingers crossed that that's how we will do. Yeah, if we look at the formation, it's the 4-3-1-2 formation that we had for that one. Let's go and have a look at the team then that's going to face Cheltenham in the game in hand, our game in hand. And yeah, I don't know what I was going to say there. I've lost for words, but it's the game against Cheltenham in League 2. And this is the team that will face Cheltenham Town in this Sky Bet League 2 game, the game in hand that we have. Realised my collar was up. I do apologise if that's been putting you off. But there we go. Fryer in goal then. Lambixa, Nelson, Jones and Godsmart Ford are a backline. There are a couple of reasons for this. Robinson isn't 100%. He's tired. So we've got him on the bench. If we need him, we can bring him on. Godsmart Ford moving out to the right because Doherty is also the same. But they are coming back. We've rested them for a couple of games and they're slowly getting back to fitness. Kaji, Harlock and Brunt are midfield. Nolan in the number 10 slot. McBride and Russ up front. McBride as the target forward, and on the bench we have Smith, Robinson, Shepherd, Dixon, Fernandez, Doherty and Cannon. And we're underway here at the Envirovent Stadium in Harrogate, our surrogate ground for 2/3 of this season. We will move back to our normal home just in time for the end of the season, hopefully for celebrations as well. Nolan gets that one forward to McBride, who flashes it wide. Not the best of finishes. We have seen him do better than that, of course. Balls will go through to him, being the target forward. Dominant in this first half so far. Doesn't mean to say they can't come and get us with a goal. Godsmart forward to Brunt, who passes it to Jones, back to Brunt. Nolan goes out wide to Godsmart forward, who controls the ball and brings it down. Brunt, Russ, Brunt, not making much inroads, crosses it down to Kaji. Kaji back to Nelson. Nelson launches it, trying to launch it over the top, but we lose the ball. And then Lembixa on the left side today tidies up. Kaji, Nolan, Brunt. Godsmart forward in a bit of space, but he's not made a run. Brunt, Nolan. Back out to Godsmart forward. Brunt crosses it to Kaji. Kaji through to McBride. McBride, Lembixa has come on the overlap, and Russ with a header. Rushed at it a little bit and put it over the top. Another highlight. Jones to Brunt, to Godsmart forward, who's not for running today, I hasten to add. Brunt, Nolan, Harlock, Kaji, McBride, out to Lembixa, back to Kaji, into space for McBride, who was looking to get it in off the post, but the goalkeeper was equal to it on this occasion. Probably been better trying to go down the near side. As we head towards half-time, and half-time has arrived, and Cheltenham, no shots, none on target, nothing doing, only 33% possession as well. We've had 9 shots, 3 of which are on target, a .79. Need to be a little bit more clinical in the second half. And we're up and running for the second half. As we come forward, Lembixa puts one forward for McBride, but he's not going to get there. And they clear the ball, but it's only as far as Brunt. Nolan in now. Russ! And can't seem to find a way through. Gregory's having a great game in goal for Cheltenham. We have a corner, though. Nolan with the corner. Deep. And it's headed clear. Harlock will get there. And picks it up for Lembixa. Kaji. And it's come all the way back to Fryer. And nothing doing. Disappointingly. Gregory having a great game in goal so far. Godsmart forward now. Brunt feeds that through, but too far forward. Nolan never going to get to that. Jones, Godsmart forward. Kaji through to McBride. McBride is in, and it's through. The goalkeeper didn't have bigged him up too much, and Conor McBride, I think that's his 12th of the season, and eventually, after 58 minutes, we are a goal up. Nice assist from Kaji, and the goalkeeper, who's done so well up to now, let that straight through his arms. Probably hit it with some ferocity. Having said that, was onside. And nice ball. Right, nearly the hour mark. I've noticed they've made some changes, so it's a good opportunity to check in. And I'm going to put these two on a weaker foot for now. Just have a look tactically and see whether we go. Zach Brunt is tired in midfield. Don't really want to bring Nolan can. I'm not sure he can play centrally. Really wanted to get Josh Dixon in on the game. I think what we're going to do for the moment is we will take off Zach Brunt, who is tired, bring on Josh Dixon in that Mazzala role. And then what we'll do is, in a short while, we'll move him forward to in place of Jack Nolan. And then have we got another midfield? We haven't got another midfielder on the bench. That could be a little bit of a problem I hadn't accounted for. Undo that. I think, can Nolan play there or not? No. None of those are Nolan's favourite position. So Nolan would have to come off. Might be that we leave Brunt where he is for the moment, given that we don't have that depth on the bench. Even Jacob Shepherd can't play in that middle role. That was bad thinking of me. I think we're going to do... It's really annoying. Really annoying that I didn't allow for that. Because that could cause us some problems later. Right, I'm just going to go bite the bullet. Josh Dixon going to come on in that attacking playmaker role. That'll make a difference. Sorry, it took a long time to decide what to do there, didn't it? And Cheltenham have had a shot now. As we head down to 75 minutes. Not much else doing. These midfield players are going to have to just be tired because we haven't got the resources on the bench to replace them. Godsmart Ford is tired. And Lewis Doherty is going to have to come on for him. As we shore up the defence a little bit. We go through to 88 minutes. Once again, we'll have a look. Real tiredness in the ranks here. Russ, I think we will take off. Is this an opportunity for Tom Cannon? It's looking very like it. There's no other strikers on the bench. So we'll give him a team talk. Point a finger, go out and make a difference. He's apprehensive, which is never a good thing, of course. And they've had 5 shots, 2 on target. And we are going to get to full time. We've managed to secure that 1-0 win in the game in hand. 16 shots, 7 on target. Not the best of games. 1.48, 62% possession against Cheltenham's 5 shots, 2 on target. And yeah, they've played a defensive pattern, of course, which bothered us somewhat. We did find a way through Conor McBride on 58 minutes, but it was a bit lackluster, wasn't it? Let's have a look and see what it's done to the table. So Colchester still have that game in hand, but we're 14 points clear of them at the minute. 12 points clear of Bradford City as it currently stands, with a vastly superior goal difference. Look at that, 27 goal difference. So that is pretty good going at this stage of the proceedings. Only 17 matches played. We're doing very, very well. And at the moment, on course for League One, which would be absolutely splendid. Absolutely splendid. Right. 4 days to our next game. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to rest all these players. And we'll rest them. Oh. They will get 1 day anyway. So we'll rest them for 2 days. And that's how that is looking. So next up, what we didn't do, of course, was didn't check Cheltenham out and our past meetings. We hadn't actually met them before. So that was our first meeting. Wrexham, I don't think we've met before either. We haven't. Wrexham currently, why does it keep doing that? I hope they fix this on FM23. Wrexham currently 6th in the table. Yeah, they're currently 6th. Their media prediction was 4th. Can we see their recent run of form? Possibly on the table, we can see their run of form. If we look at this one, Wrexham, they've won 2 of their last 5, drawn the other 3, so they're unbeaten in 5 at least. So that's how that looks going into this one. A good game to win. It is at home. We should be okay. Just need to keep our fingers crossed that we are a little bit more productive than we were in the last game. Let's have a look at the team that's going to face Wrexham then. This is the team that will face Wrexham in a second game of our episode. Fryer in goal. And we have some first team stalwarts that are back in the side today. Robinson, welcome back on the left-hand side. Jones, Nelson and Doherty out on the right. Kaji, Horlock and Brunt in midfield. Dixon in front of them. And then McBride and Russ on the attacking front. Smith, Lembigsa, Diarra, Nolan, Godsmark, Ford, Willock, who's back after being on international duty and an injury, I think, and Cannon are all on the bench for this one. And we're underway in the first half here at the Envirovent Stadium. And Wrexham playing in their what looks like Arsenal strip. That one headed over the top, thankfully. Would have been a poor start to the game had we conceded there. 10 points clear of Bradford. Bradford must be in the lead. They are against Colchester, which is good news. And cancel one another out today. But we need to win and score. Struggled in the last couple of games. McBride picking up a booking as well as we pass the half-hour mark. Only one highlight so far in this first half. It's going to be a bit of a boring first half. 4 shots, none on target for both of us. 0.37. So we got slightly better XG and slightly better possession, but that is about all. Need to really ramp up for the second half. And they made one change at half-time. Josh McPake is on. Robinson throws into McBride. We've not made any changes, but we have changed formation. Brunt gets this one forward looking for Dixon. Dixon crosses it in. Russ has made a header. And it's a tactical change that's worked. 17th goal of the season. And after 47 minutes, we take the lead against Wrexham, dogged in that first half. But a little bit more perspective. First highlight we've had in the whole game. And it's borne fruit. Dixon going out wide. Brunt coming up into the number 10 slot. Russ up front. Kaji and Harlock in midfield. The back line staying the same. McBride going out wide on the left, of course, which is his favoured position. Right. Wrexham have made another substitution. We just need to check the opposition instructions out. We are missing a couple. Always trigger a press. We'll do that one. And this one's missing as well. Tilly. Important to mark him tightly. Nothing on the others at the moment, albeit Josh McPake is a scorer, so we will go in hard on him and put him onto the weaker foot just to try and do away with any danger from that aspect. And we have a free kick. It's swung in and Russ gets his second of the game, 18th of the season. And with 73 minutes on the clock, that was a free kick from Harlock, I think. And Harlock swings it in. Russ coming in and heads it cleanly into the back of the net. 2-0 with 74 on the clock. Time for some tactical changes now as well. Brunt is tired. And as we've gone wide, do we bring Nolan on? Bring Nolan on. Push Nolan out there. Dixon can come back into that midfield position that is his. McBride not having such a good game out there either. Maybe we just need to switch him to an inside. He's an inverted winger. That could be the reason why. Switch him to inside forward. Nolan. Switch him to the inverted winger on that side. Right, all done for the moment. Josh Nolan then in his preferred position out on that right side. Russ on a hat-trick now, of course, as we head down. All right, and it's 85 minutes gone. I don't think Wrexham are coming back from here. Ronnie Nelson is tired. Lewis Doherty is tired. Lewis Doherty for Lembiksa. Ronnie Nelson. Godsmart Ford can come on for him. Matty Willock will have to wait another day to get his opportunity to come back. But I think it's important that we shore up the defence. Obviously, defenders getting tired, make mistakes. It's going to be a good win. Lembiksa through to Russ. Kaji holds the ball up. Godsmart Ford flies it forward, and Nolan will get there because he's got fresh legs. Does. Crosses it deep, and McBride, 13th goal of the season for him, and McBride gets one. Looked like he was flashing to the crowd there. His celebration. Nolan, long ball. McBride just waiting on the far post, should I say, and makes it 3-0. And I think flatters us somewhat, but a good game all the same. And 2 goals from Will Russ, a goal from Connor McBride, 18 shots, 7 on target. They had 7 shots, 2 on target, 50% possession for both of us. As I said, Colchester were losing against Bradford City. Let's see what the final result was in that game, and also what the table looks like. Well, ultimately, it didn't go our way because Colchester came back in that game and beat Bradford City 6-3. What a result. What a game. 6-3. They were a goal up, an own goal by James after 7 minutes, and but then they came back into it, as you'll see. Holsgrove getting 2 goals, 22 and 46 minutes. They got and another one, Edmondson, after 70, making it 3-1. They got then goals after 72 and 83, making it 3-3. But then Holsgrove scored 2 inside 2 minutes and getting a third. Well, not a third, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goals he scored. His 5th goal on 91 minutes. So 6-3, the final score there. So really, really chasing us. But as it stands, if they were to get their 3 points from their game, we're still 11 points in front of them. But also now means that we're 15 points in front of Bradford. And by my reckoning, some 16 points in front of Accrington Stanley, who are currently just outside of the automatic promotion spots, albeit Northampton are there with 29 and have a game in hand. So we're still 13 points clear if they win their game in hand of the playoffs in the automatic. So we've really got to go something bad, hit a real bad spot in order to throw this away, I would have thought, even so early in the season. Right. How does that leave us? Looking at it, we're going to be doing Sutton, Bradford and Hartlepool offline. We're going to come back for North. Now we want Bradford City, don't we? As Bradford City are breathing down our necks. We've got them twice in very quick succession there, home and away. Right, in which case then we are going to have one game offline, that game against Sutton United. I think we've already played them. Have we already played Sutton United this season? No, we haven't. I thought we had. Must have been one of the other games. Sutton United. We're going to come back then for Bradford City and Hartlepool. We'll play Northampton and Exeter offline. Come back for Bradford City and Cheltenham. We'll play Cheltenham again because Cheltenham game was moved. And we'll see Bradford City twice in fairly quick succession as they are near the top of the table, probably home and away in those games. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe and hit the notification button. That will keep you up to date with all future episodes of this and our other two series going out at the moment, To Be a Legend and Making Tottenham Hotspurs again. I had to think then. Also, it will keep you updated on what's happening with the new series as they come out with FM23, which is got a start date of the 8th of November. That's when it comes out officially. Of course, we'll be in beta a couple of weeks before that. So it's about the 24th, 25th of October, we should see the beta version, and we'll start doing our beta save for that. New episodes are from the bottom to the top, currently released every Monday and Thursday at 4:15 p.m. And if you want to keep up to date with what's happening on this channel and more, you need to follow me on Twitter at JustOffsideToo. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you for the next episode. It'll be episode 45. It's out on Monday. Until then, it's a very goodbye.